Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Hales and I make videos about the books that I read. I am kind of sad to be making this video because we only have one more seasons of Shadowhunters book to unbox. So this has been so fun to have these to look forward to and getting to open them and see everything that they did for these editions, the end papers. This is my favorite series, so having this come to an end is so bittersweet because it's not the end of Shadowhunters. We finally have the short stories. That was the final book for this, but it also is kind of one step closer to losing all of these characters, because I think we get the final Castellane book and then we start on the final trilogy for Shadowhunters, and that is gonna break my heart. So genuinely, what is in here might be the last time we get super lovey-dovey scenes from some of these characters. These are the ones that are short stories of a certain number of ships from the Shadowhunter Chronicles. So, I mean, there are characters that this is the last time that we get them. And I don't know how to deal with that. This box has been in my house for 2 days and I haven't opened it because I didn't want it to come to an end, and also because I just didn't have time to sit down and film. But I kind of just sat it on the counter and forgot about it. So now I'm starting to get worked up. I'm gonna cry because I think, like, unless Cassie does another collection of short stories with, like, the characters once those ships have happened from the final trilogy, this will be the last time that we see, like, Anna and Ariadne. So I am just trying not to cry about that. I have also pre-ordered the is it Random House? The, like, trad pub version that's coming out, because it does match all of the other covers. And I am nothing if not a completionist. I have to have all of these matching. They have to be in, like, they're all the same height. I have them all in hardback. I go and I get the new book every time it comes out, like on the morning of. I am at the store before the doors even open to get them, especially because the Infernal Devices had the, like, collector's first edition stamps on them on the front, like, worked into it, and I was not gonna not have that, you know. But enough for my rambling. I did, like, unstick this before, so it just opens. Okay, yeah, good thing I did that because my address is, like, right on the bit that would be on camera. So I am going to grab this out and then sit that. Okay, so it's upside down. No, it's not. The book's upside down. Book is in it upside down. Okay, so we have the sword with some flowers, and then, of course, you're flipped, sorry. But we have, okay. And then this is the slipcase, so all of the books will fit right in here. I was wondering what that was going to be like. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's upside down. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, it says on the back, sometimes the first love that presents itself is not the truest. Sometimes it is only when we learn the truth of ourselves that we can understand what it means to love. 10 Shadowhunters short stories. Aww. Sorry if you can hear the storm. Or you're welcome. I like hearing storms. So, I didn't bring... Give me just a second. Okay, sorry. I did not bring scissors in here, and I forgot that these have plastic all over them. So I had to get something to puncture the plastic, and it's still really not working out for me. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's got like... All right. Oh, you know what? I do want to take this off because I am so overwhelmed. Oh. Oh, man. Yep. Okay. So we've got Jason Clary, and it's fall. How sweet. And then who's on the back? Okay, so we've got Cordelia and Matthew, I believe, and James, and they're like storybookish. Like, that's cute. And then the pages are the super thin ones. Well, kind of, not really. Yeah, they are the super thin ones because this is 456 pages of short stories. All right. Fuck. It starts with The Good Storm. It is storming right now. And that is Will and Tessa. Then we have The Beautiful Ajatara, which is James and Cordelia. We have Who the Wolf Loves, which is Jocelyn and Luke. Zachary's Day Out, which is Alistair and Thomas. The Judgment of King Kieran, which is Kieran, Mark, and Christina. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that is Kieran, Mark, and Christina then. I guess I didn't think that Christina's skin was that dark. But maybe, I mean, maybe it just looks darker because she's right next to Mark. It is Mark. Obviously it's Mark because they have fairies' ears. Okay. You're probably looking at this like, wow, Hales, you are stupid. And I have to concur. And then we have A Surfeit of Annas, which is Anna and Ariadne. Bread in the Bone. That is an episode of Bones. That is an episode of Bones. And that's Emma and Julian. City of Broken Hearts, which is Simon and Isabel. The Time of Two, which is Jace and Clary. And Too Wise to Love, which is Sebastian and the Sealy Queen. All right. This is going to break my heart. Everything would have gone perfectly splendidly on Will and Tessa Herondale's honeymoon if it hadn't been for Ragnar Fell's wedding present. What a way to start that off. Man. I am so excited to get all of the books and put them in the slipcase and have them all together. I need to find a place for them because my Shadowhunter shelf is right in front of me. And there is technically room on it, and I can make room. That would not be that hard as I'm looking. But I enjoy having some of these things visible because I have a coloring book, and I have art prints from Illumicrate. And I have all of the Illumicrate editions of The Last Hours facing out. So I could turn 2 of those in. I just would then have to decide which one, which is difficult for me because I don't like to make choices. So I could make it work. I also probably need a full 6-shelf bookcase just for my Shadowhunters books. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I have special editions sitting on the floor in front of the bookcase because I could fit them. I'm worried about putting one of the edition, like one of the sets, the I can't remember. I have a set of the annotated ones from somebody. Like, they also did Infernal Devices. I haven't gotten those yet. But that is so heavy, and I feel like it's gonna break the shelves. So I was just flipping through, and let me see if I can find one really quickly. The page, this is hard. They're all purple. They're all purple hearts. I love it. I will also be posting pictures of all of these on my Instagram, which is always linked in the description. So I will post pictures of the artwork. I had art prints, I believe, that came with the first one, so I will have pictures of those up. I'm gonna do like a giant post now that I have all of them, so you will be able to find those in the description. And then I'm probably gonna go cry, to be honest, because I can't believe that I just opened the last one, and I am so sad about it. Especially because, like, she's kind of hinted that we might be seeing Will in some capacity in the final trilogy. So, like, I don't want to delude myself into thinking that these were not what she meant when she said that we might see Will again, because I think we already knew about these when she had said that. And I believe she was specifically asked about the final trilogy and if characters were going to come back and like what the possibilities were, and she basically said, I've got some stuff planned, never say never. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.